Hi, this is Dan Nichols. Obviously, you're on my website. Just something I want to share with you. I've had a client, several clients call me during the heavy booking season here. And one of the questions that came up a couple of times is, hey, Dan, why do you charge, a few $100 more than the other guys? Why do you get it? And, it's like in any business. Right now, I am talking to you and actually recording, I should say, through my Macintosh computer. I'm a PC guy, almost tried and true all the way through. But when it comes to recording and it comes to video capability, audio capability, the ability to record the music, or the video and everything, simple, make it easy and sound good and, have good definition, the Mac is supreme. I pay more money for it, but it's light years better. There's no comparison. And I have ran hundreds and hundreds of dollars I've spent on additional plugins for my PC to make it record better webcams, all that. Doesn't matter. Pay twice as much, 3 times as much for my iMac, and it blows it all out of the water. So why do I pay that extra difference? I pay it because it makes things better, smoother, and easier. It's a better deal for me. And I know that that's what I bring to the table for my clients. I'll give you another example, is lowest common denominator. Musically, I run into DJs all the time, and I'm like, hey, what do you play for dinner? It's just one of my kind of curiosity questions. And they'll tell me, oh, most all the time I hear the same thing. Let's throw some jazz on. And I think, well, jazz is cool. Jazz is cool. What kind of jazz? Oh, I got the latest piano hits CD. Or, I downloaded an Amazon MP3 album that was like the latest jazz, easy listening music. And I think, golly, that's so simple, that's so boring, that's so lowest common denominator. When my brides and grooms are sitting at a wedding, and if they want to pay attention and hear the dinner music, I want them to say, oh, that was cool. Yeah, he played some Cranberries or some Plain White Tees or he had a Pearl Jam tune on. Did you hear the Dave Matthews tune he just played? Did you hear the Coldplay? Did you hear the Michael Bublé, the Jason Mraz, the Gavin DeGraw? That was an indie tune I just heard. I want to play stuff that's cool, that's fun, that's recognizable, but it doesn't always have to be lowest common denominator. And sure, you're going to hear some of that at the weddings that I do. You're going to hear stuff like, oh, I hear this at every wedding. Michael Jackson comes to mind. But it's the 10 or 15% difference factor that makes the whole night feel better. It's that little bit. And it's always been about that extra little couple of steps, whether it's making the best homemade chocolate chip cookies or opening up the freezer and throwing in some frozen ones. It's the 10%. It's that extra little bit of care and concern that you put in that makes all the difference in the world. So therein lies my answer as to why, I charge a little bit more and I get a little bit more for what I do. That's a small part of it really, because a lot of it's facilitating the evening's events and being more than just a guy playing music. Anyway, that's it. Dan Nichols, MichiganWeddingDJ.com. Hope you're enjoying the website, or hope you're enjoying this email, however this got to you, and look forward to possibly working with you come your big day.